Hi, I'm Jack, and I like video games.
Oh, sorry, and I'm Katie, and I'm very excited to be playing a game tonight.
Yes.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons with our friends. That's right. It's Tuesday night, which is that means we play Dungeons and Dragons. So I know we weren't in last night. I was out. I was coming back from Vegas and had a long night, to say the least. And so anyway, so we're going to be playing some D&D. We're running a little bit late because we just got back from our Extra Life recruitment stream. So thank you everyone watching. If you're new watching tonight, thank you very much. We love you. Thank you so much for coming around and hanging out with us. But unfortunately on Tuesday nights it's a little bit tricky for us to pay attention to the chat. So I don't know what Sherry, maybe we can get her set up over there and she can talk to people in chat. I don't know. So TT Rex, thank you very much. TT Rex, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
I missed, how many months is that in a row for TT Rex? 11 months, and thank you very much. 11 months for TT Rex. Thank you very much. Lance, appreciate it with our first of 3 Extra Life events and his hit 190. Oh, wow, okay. Anyway, so love you guys, but we're not going to be able to focus as much on chat and stuff tonight. If you do donate to us, though, instead of using bits, please, we have a link in below. You can donate to Extra Life. We don't do all of our Extra Life streams, or we do donation to Extra Life during our D&D campaign. So please, if you'd like to participate and play along, please donate to Extra Life instead. So again, we love you guys. Sorry we're a little bit hectic. We're running a little bit behind. We're trying to get this game. It's going to be a short session tonight. So
I'm normally very smiley, but I got braces yesterday. So thanks to everyone for your support of my dental work.
Yay.
And I just spent the last 3 hours talking for a lot, and I like ripped holes in the sides of my cheeks.
Oh.
So
Good God.
yeah, it really hurts. So
Poor baby. All right. Well,
but I'm smiling on the inside.
we love you guys so much. So here we go. We're gonna go over here, and then
Is Jack wearing lipstick? Are you wearing
unmute them.
lipstick?
I
Are we
think so.
really? Oh, I think our contrast was just particularly orange.
275,
Oh, there we go.
You're 275.
Okay.
Filthy casual.
What?
You're filthy casual.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fair.
Damn.
Sick burn. Sick burn. So.
Hi,
All right.
friend.
Well, what's up, guys? How are y'all
I'm
doing?
305 on Xbox.
What? You're light level 305?
Yeah,
Jesus.
right.
and I'm 282 on PS4.
Wow. All right. Well, gonna start playing on PC in just a couple weeks.
I feel like I have barely time to do all of my homework, let alone start playing a game, and I feel very jealous.
If you're watching, that's Alyssa down there. That's Eric over there. Hi, and this is Kusei right here. Hi, Kusei.
Kuzer. What up, Kuzer?
Casavara says, "Rip Alyssa the filthy casual."
I just saw that. I'll accept it.
Someone says I should get the wax to cover my braces. Oh, I already have the wax and the Bonjela. If you're Australian,
The wax.
what's it called?
What?
You have
Bonjela. What's it called? What's Arbisol? What's the one that you put in your mouth?
Ambisol?
Ambisol?
Ambisol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we call
numbs
it Bonjela.
We'll do that. Kusei.
Do you have rubber bands yet?
Not yet. No.
You don't have to wear headgear, do you?
No.
Oh, that's
Thankfully.
good.
Did you?
What's this?
No, I did not. My sister did though,
Aw.
so I looked on
Be
it.
amazing.
I still wear my retainer though. I have a permanent one.
Yeah,
On the
I'll get
bottom.
a permanent one on the bottom of my teeth. Well, that's actually why I have to get braces again, because the one that was on before like caused damage to between my bottom teeth. So
Oh, geez.
so now I have to
That's-
get new braces. But yeah, I'll get a permanent one and then
sucks.
another one over the top. I'm sorry, I'm talking about my braces. I feel like we should be playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No, sorry, I was into this conversation.
It's gonna be a little shorter session tonight, but that's okay.
Just a wee bit.
So
Sorry,
We're just gonna talk about braces.
let's get.
we've all had them, which is... Oh, wait, have you had them?
D&D orthodontic style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had yours. Erica, did you have them, Melissa?
Yeah.
I did.
We all had
I-
braces.
Mine were really far out. My front teeth were really just all over the place. It was
Oh, I sucked my thumb till I was like 15, so that's why I had them.
Same! No
Oh,
way!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
High five. Ugh.
Yeah. We're cool.
We're so
Anyway,
cool.
sorry.
Going back to Vegas, Jack. Let's get out of Dodge.
So anyway, hi.
Sorry.
How are you guys doing? It's good to be back. Eric was fun in Vegas. Most of it was fun in Vegas.
Most of it was fun in Vegas. Most of it was great.
Did you win?
Yeah. No, God no.
Eric did
Actually,
best,
we
though. He lost the least out of all of us, out of the three of us.
Yeah.
Did you get along with Joel?
Yeah, Joel's great.
Can't He's fun.
Fun dude.
Yeah, it was a fun time. It really was. Other than everything that happened, it was a fantastic weekend.
But
Would do again pretty soon.
all right, absolutely. So anyway, D&D.
Yeah. So we left off with Briddick in tow after you navigated the fanged reef and landed on shore of the island after a certain skiing event might have happened.
So good.
By an unnamed wizard. Or a named one that's waving his hand right now. You wound up on the shore after plugging your boats with Briddick's hands and then pulling him off the boat via rope to drag him onto the shore with you. And as you got onto the shore, you saw a path leading into the jungle, and there were spikes that were following the path with skulls on each on the top of each spike.
Yay.
Yes.
I say, before we leave, I have officially decided on a name for our home base boat.
What is that name?
I'm calling it the Arachnid.
The Arachnid. All right. Has a couple of holes in it right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe a few. I think we have some repair to do. I can't remember. Did I instruct the crew to start repairing it?
No.
No.
Damn it. Well, we'll have some work to do when we get back.
The skeleton people are sitting there at attention. It's like, not doing anything.
Yeah.
All right, Captain. So we got 200 pounds of dead weight and a path with skull heads on it. Where do you want to go?
Gosh. Well, I guess we should just follow them into the jungle and see where they take us. Do you guys have any reservations about that?
I like your sense of spirit. What should we do with Briddick, though?
We should just drag him along.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Can we leave him in the boat?
In like one of the little rowboats?
Leon, come here. Come here.
Woohoo!
Can we
The lion
fashion
that
a stretcher?
I don't know why I did that. Still tired.
Can we fashion a stretcher?
Can we make the lion look after him?
Well, I was Leon, come here. And so, do we still have rope tied to Briddick?
Mm-hmm.
So, I grab the rope that's tied by his feet, and I take I take the other end of it, and I'm like, Leon, and I try to put it in his mouth. And I'm like, and I pet his head. I'm like, all right. Then I walk away a little bit. I'm like, come here. And is he driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see Leon just slowly start to drag him as Briddick's hands fall back and start making lines in the sand as Leon slowly starts to get up to normal walking speed.
How long does fly last?
It depends on your level, but I believe I can fly. I believe it's a minute per level, but
up to 10 minutes is what the duration is.
Yeah, up to 10 minutes. Yep.
There's no like float or anything, is there? Or...
There's levitate.
You don't have levitate, do you? Hey! Thank you very much, Michael Kemp. Donated $25 to Extra Life.
Hey!
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's super generous.
No, I just have fly. I don't know if it's worth. I'm gonna have to keep casting it over and over again. That would be a lot. All right. Well, his ass is getting dragged. At least, I mean, that's all I'm doing.
and you just see Leon just struggling behind you to pull Briddick, but he is pulling him.
Okay.
Almost looking at you like, you son of a bitch, you made me do this, but he's doing it regardless.
Someone's getting some good fish tonight, Leon.
And so you start to head down this path, and the jungle gets thicker and thicker, almost to the point where there's barely any rays of light coming through.
Okay. At this point, I'd like to cast Pass Without Trace and tell you guys, like, we should be as quiet as possible as we go through here, since this is an unknown land to us.
You hear that, Chester?
What? What are you talking about?
Be quiet.
And he just echoes through the jungle. You see his voice. You hear his voice just bounce off each of the leaves, and just reverberates for yards and yards and yards ahead of you.
I turn around and I look at him and I say, "Do you like skewers, Chester?"
What are you talking? Yeah, I love skewers. Are they put with like chicken kebabs or something? I don't know what.
Well, because you might be one of those kebabs pretty soon if you don't keep your beak shut.
Whoa, Captain. Jeez. It's not like anything's, here. Look, what's so scary? They're dead and on spikes. It's not going to kill you. They're already dead.
Yeah, but that could be you. That could be us if we decide to be loud.
What do you mean loud? I'm not loud. I'm just, I'm just talking here.
I look at Archimedes and I roll my eyes.
Chester, do me a favor,
What?
bud. Hey.
What?
We don't know what's ahead of us.
What?
We don't know what's ahead of us.
I just grab his beak and I just shut it.
Does anyone have any rope?
Well, Leon's got the rope. Chester, shut up. Shut up. There's things ahead of us that want you dead.
Oh, we can cast silence. I'm going to cast silence.
Did you cast silence?
Yeah, I'm going to cast it on him as the center of the point.
And you just see him and his wings are like flapping in the air as you're holding onto his beak. He's almost his legs are almost vertical at this point, and then you just hear silence. But it still looks like he's screaming.
I say, that's much better.
Chester, man, I didn't want you to have to do that, or I don't want to have her do that to you. But listen, we got to be quiet because we don't know what's ahead. Could you scout out what's ahead and tell us if there's things that want to kill us? All right.
And
watch your language.
You see him fly ahead of you, reluctantly, and as he's flying, you just see him put a wing straight up in the air at you, and then he after about 5 minutes, he flies back and lands on your shoulder, Archimedes.
You ready to talk? All right, Ruki.
Can I uncast it? I guess I have to concentrate to do it. So, yeah. I'll just... Yeah, I guess I could just uncast it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll lift it.
You stupid son of a... What in the shit was that about? I cannot believe you did that to me. This is a little bit of bullshit
she did it to you
here.
for what it's worth.
Listen, hey, listen, you led her to do that. I'm a little upset. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I get that, but man, we didn't know. What did you see anything up ahead that wants to kill us?
No, like I told you before, nothing's gonna kill you. There are all these little freaking skulls on spikes. That's perfectly normal. It's like being in a graveyard. Safest place in the world. Everybody's dead. Duh.
But what put them there?
I don't know.
All right, so you're saying ahead is clear. We're okay to walk,
Yeah.
and not.
Hey, what I'm telling you, my friend, is that up ahead is a village. Little crazy. I don't know if you want to go there, but there's a village.
What do you mean by
I think we
little
can go
crazy?
take a peek, right?
What? I mean, hey, you're the captain, not me. I'm just here getting silenced by, people I thought were my friends, but no.
oh, I'm suddenly having an urge for some blood.
What?
And I start growing my fangs out.
Whoa.
I'm like, oh wow, you're looking a little tasty over there.
Whoa! And you see Chester fly off of Archimedes and into Hyacinth's hair and is poking his head up above. Back off, okay, lady? And you just see him put his beak down.
I look back at Archimedes and I wink.
All right.
Can I just kind of like whisper, like behind, Chester, we care about you. We don't want you to be eaten. So.
Well, thank you, but she's getting a little frightening.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
we don't want you to be eaten. So.
It's a little crazy.
All right. So, did you see people at this village up ahead?
Do you guys want to move up towards it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I tell you guys, we should move carefully, and we should try not to make any sound if that's possible.
Okay. Should we leave Briddick here tied to something so he doesn't float away?
I don't know. I don't know if we should take him or not, because I feel like if we leave him unprotected, then something might eat him while we're gone.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know why.
He might get killed, or worse, expelled.
You don't know what?
She needs to sort out her priorities. That was a terrible British accent. No, that's even more dangerous. I was gonna give him water breathing and just like sink him.
Be fun to wake up.
Nice.
That's actually pretty rad. Should we do that?
How long does it last?
24 hours, I think. Yeah, 24
hours. Oh, we could totally throw him in the ocean. Like, just put a little floating ball above the water or something.
Let's do it.
All right.
How far away are we from a large body of water?
We just rode up on one.
But I mean, we walked.
I want to try to find like a cove so that we don't put him in like shark-infested waters.
Okay.
Right? That's probably good.
Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Me?
Whoever wants to roll, somebody can assist if they want, but it'll grant them advantage.
Okay.
Survival.
Okay, we can assist you, Katie.
Mine is +3, so.
Mine is.
She's also +3.
+3.
Roll.
I don't believe mine is. Survival.
So 15.
And you can roll again because you have advantage.
Oh.
Because everybody's helping you. Okay.
Was that a 1?
4?
Yes.
It's a 13 on my screen.
Yeah, it's a 13 on mine.
Yeah, it's weird, and then the chat says 4. Anyways, Hyacinth, you start to look around off the path of the jungle, or off the path that's leading through the jungle. You don't pay any mind to those spiked, heads, and just ventured off the trail about maybe a couple hundred yards. And as you go further and further, the ground starts to get more and more wet. And then as your feet are starting to sink into the ground a little further, but as this happens, you start to struggle a little, but you notice now a pool of water that is gathering around you.
Did the others follow me?
I don't know, do they?
Do we see her sinking?
It depends if you followed off the path or not.
Did you follow me? I walked off the path.
I think I hung back with Leon and Shadow and Briddick.
Okay, so that means, Ruki, you went with Hyacinth to give her advantage.
Okay.
So you start to see Hyacinth walking, but her legs are starting to get surrounded by water.
Okay. Am I standing up close to her, or am I just behind her?
You're behind her about maybe 10 feet.
Okay. I say, are you okay? Like, is everything fine?
Am I stuck or can I keep moving?
You can keep moving. It's just very difficult to wade through it.
Okay.
Is it almost like mud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's almost like silt.
Okay, I say to you, okay, so just to be cautious here, maybe you should tie some rope around you. Or the rope that is around Briddick right now, you can tie around you and then give me the other end.
And just carry him over the mud?
Yeah, and you can keep wading through, but if it gets dicey, we'll at least have a way to pull you back.
Okay.
I don't know, that's just a thought. Unless you don't want to keep going, which I would completely understand.
No, I want to keep going. I just don't know if we left Briddick with Leon.
Yeah, I'm back there.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna pick up a giant branch and just, or like a long kind of weed or something, like a reed, some kind of something that's growing in this like silt marsh sort of area, and just hand the other end to Ruki and just say, here, like hold this while I,
Okay.
You can always kind of stay a little bit in a little bit of a shallower area.
That
And
sounds good.
Then I kind of wait a little bit further to see if it sort of thins out at all.
Okay. So you wade a little further, about 10 feet further. Roll me a dexterity save.
Dexterity save?
Yeah.
So do I just hit dexterity?
Yeah. You roll a d20 plus your dex.
Never mind.
Oof.
I hit dexterity.
Yep, that's what you need to do.
Oh.
So you walk up a little further, about 10 feet, and Ruki's following behind you, and you're carefully holding on to the reed that you grabbed off of a vine, or that you cut down off of a vine, and you immediately fall into a giant pool of water and just completely sink. And you are now engulfed underneath the water. But as you're falling down, Ruki's still holding on to you, but you start to see eyes looking up at you as your face is pointing downwards in the water.
Well, I still have water breathing from last time. So can I I see faces. How far down did I go?
You're down about 6 or 7 feet right now.
Okay, so I can't go back up and say, Ruki, I'm fine. Like, I may as well just keep going down.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. I see the eyes. Can I, investigate them and, try to get closer?
Sure.
That's what I want to do then. I just start, swimming. I'm not panicking or anything. But I just start kind of, swimming closer to maybe, the biggest cluster. And I do my absolute best to kind of project a non-threatening sort of aura.
So as you start to swim further down, you hear and you feel swooshes all around you, and it's so quick that you can barely see what's going on. But you feel fins kind of just brushing against your body, and brushing against your back, then brushing against your legs, then brushing against your arms, and it's almost like whatever these creatures are, they're just swirling around you rapidly. And then all of a sudden one pops up right in front of you, and it's the face of a woman with long brown hair. And you realize that in front of you is this mermaid just swimming and staring at you.
Can I talk underwater?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try.
Okay, so
And she's kind of looking at you in wonderment.
I just say, forgive me. I'm so sorry for intruding. I'm not sure if there was, you were all out here doing something. I just sort of fell in, but I didn't mean to intrude on anything. I'm Hyacinth. I'm an elf from the woodlands. It's nice to meet you, and thank you for letting me into your little area.
And she's still trying to make out what your real intentions are. And you don't see her say anything or talk to you. but you do feel behind you 3 or 4 more have just descended and are almost starting to surround you.
Does Ruki know she has water breathing?
That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't.
Nope.
I don't have anything to give her or anything to like to say. I don't know. Is it rude to ask if she's a mermaid? Like I know she is, but just to make conversation, just be like, I've never, all right, I'll say I've never met a mermaid before. I was raised in the woods, so I've never seen so much water. This is all very new to me, and I'd only ever heard stories about your people, and I'm so.
And she's looking at you, and she says, "How are you breathing?"
I'm a wizard.
You have no gills. And she's pulling on your skin on your neck.
Mm-hmm. I just show her. I'm like, no gills, no fins, no flippers. I'm actually, I possess magic, and so I was able to breathe underwater using magic, but not forever.
Magic,
just for a little bit.
and she puts a spear almost up to your throat. What do you mean magic?
Just magic, just little small bits and pieces, and I'm just kind of like just staying calm. Nothing too dire. Was raised to be very mindful of those who my magic affects, and I only ever use it for good unless in a very threatening situation. But I promise that I mean you no harm. In fact, I'm very honored to meet you and your people. Do you have a name?
My name is Shem.
Shem. That's a lovely name. Are these your people?
Of course.
Was it some sort of celebration? I mean, there seems to be an awful...
What do you mean celebration? Who told you anything about that? What do you mean?
I really just the powers of deduction. I mean, there's just quite a few of you, and I'm sorry again if I've intruded. Truly, I'm just looking for a place to keep my friend safe right now. He's currently incapacitated. He's unconscious. And we're new here and exploring, so I'm just trying to find a place to keep him safe while we maybe put our lives at risk, so...
I also, like, during this time, because this is a long conversation, I feel like I wouldn't have let Hyacinth stay down there for this long.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to start tugging on the reed.
Okay. So you start tugging on the reed, and Hyacinth,
I'm sorry, Katie.
Your arm starts moving, and just as Ruki's pulling on it, and your body's starting to pull back, and Shem is like, what are you doing? Are you trying to hurt us?
No, I'm just like joking. No. Truly, it's my friend. I think she thinks I'm drowning. She doesn't know. I don't think she knows that I can breathe down here, and she's probably very, very, very worried right now.
Why? You didn't tell her?
Well, I felt it all happened very quickly, and I didn't, want to scare you away or make you feel threatened in any way, so I thought I would approach you first before I'm just, like, jerking up and down. It's like, I didn't want you to feel threatened. I mean no harm. I'm just looking for a place to keep my friend safe while we explore the island.
Okay. So where do you expect to keep him?
Well, I mean, I did want to keep him safe in water and use the same magic that I'm using on him, just to keep him out of harm's way for just a few hours while we look around. At least less than 24, because that's as long as the spell lasts.
Okay.
And like while Ruki's tugging, I like do a couple like gentle tugs back, like nothing like kind of like that I could be thrown around or anything, but just like a couple of like little gentle tugs, kind of just to let her know I'm on the other end and I'm controlling it.
Ruki, you feel the tugs.
Okay, I'm gonna be super confused by this. So I'm gonna look back at Archimedes. I'm gonna say, can I see Archimedes from here?
You could, if you yelled to him, he could hear you. You can't see him.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Helob and put Helob down and say, go to Archimedes. Maybe he'll come our way.
And he kind of puts one leg up in agreement, and you see him scurry off. And Archimedes, you out of the jungle, you see Helob jump off of one of the leaves of the trees and land on your shoulder.
Oh, what's up, little dude?
You see him crawl around your neck, and he goes behind your neck and around to the left side of your shoulder, and you just see his hook pointing into the jungle.
Did Timmy fall down a well? All right, and then
and then he scratches your beard with his hook, and then continues to point.
All right, Shadow, Leon, unconscious Briddick, let's go this way. And so, I this time I grab Briddick and like kind of throw him over my shoulder. The other, not the Helob shoulder, but the other shoulder, and I start carrying up, heading the direction that Ruki and Hyacinth went.
And as you do that, Shadow and Leon get behind Briddick and start trying to push his feet with their noses,
Nice.
just to help you. And Ruki, you see Archimedes slowly pulling Briddick up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to kind of do like a yell whisper.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, Hyacinth was down there, but she's been down there for a while. But I felt a tug, and it wasn't an extreme, like, yank, like she was in trouble.
So you're saying that this is a good spot, and I just throw Briddick in the water.
I didn't.
Okay. So Briddick goes launching into the water, and Hyacinth, you're down there. Shem has her spear still up to you, and you see just floating down next to you is Briddick upside down. And Shem is just like, what the, what? What is that?
I like put my hand kind of like just sort of I just sort of put my hands up like non-threatening, like, please, just 1 second, and then I turn to Briddick. I say, please, just 1 second, this is my friend that I was talking about. He's unconscious, and then I turn and immediately cast water breathing.
And you see him, sleeping still, but breathing now, normally.
I kind of like, with one hand up, kind of like, because she's still got her thing, I sort of like go over to him and just like grab him by the scruff of the neck and like kind of try to turn him right way up.
Okay. So now he's floating next to you, and you have your hand, your arm around his neck. Very Weekend at Bernie-ish.
This is my friend. He's been through a little bit. As you can see, he's very unconscious and probably won't come to for quite a while. We really were just looking for a place to keep him safe.
Okay. And you want to keep him here, apparently?
Well, I mean, the intention was to find somewhere, but it appears my two friends up there made the decision for me. So it looks like, yes. I mean, would that be so much trouble? I can see that you're all very busy, and I'd hate to interrupt anything that's going on, but I promise he's very unconscious, very not dangerous. Is there anywhere that I could just like tie him to, like a bunch of reeds or seaweed or anything, just to, he'll be very far out of your way, I promise, and then I can get out of your way.
And then she motions with her head to your left, and her the other mermaids that are with her part, and you see almost like a maze of trees that have fallen in from the jungle into the water, and now are just a giant clump under the water that you could probably tie him off to. And she kind of points with her spear towards the trees.
Well, this just seems perfect. Thank you. And just so you know, his name is Briddick, and he's very heroic. He's a very, very good friend of ours who we care very deeply for. So I know we've just met, and I know you don't know anything about me or my friends up there on the surface. There's just two of them. But I hope that you don't have to guard him, but I hope that no harm will befall him while he's tied here.
Well, nothing will... We won't touch him, at least.
Is there anything else I should be worried about?
I don't think so.
Well...
But I make no promises.
I understand. We don't really have any other options, so I very much appreciate you letting me do this and letting me keep my friend Briddick safe. So I'm gonna go tie him to those trees. And I just grab his rope. Where is it coming? Is it from? Because he has one on his feet. Where's the other part? Or is that the only rope?
That's it.
Yeah, just
Oh, okay. So I still have him by the neck, and I just kind of start paddling my feet and swimming over to that area, and then just find what looks like a solid tree trunk, and then tree log, and just tie the rope around it and double check the knot, and then and then I guess I swim back over and just say, well, is she watching, or did she just go away?
She doesn't go away.
Okay. Okay, so I double check Briddick, I put my hand on his shoulder, and I say, we'll be back, my friends. Don't go anywhere.
And you just see bubbles come out of his mouth.
Okay, so I swim back over to Shem, and I just say, I appreciate your kindness and your what's the word for, is it trustworthy? Not trustworthiness, trusting nature? I don't know. I appreciate you trusting me under such bizarre circumstances. I will be back for him before the day is over. And again, I very much apologize for interrupting whatever it is that I interrupted, and hope that that you all continue to have a hopefully good day. But thank you very much, Shem.
Well, we'll hopefully meet again sometime soon.
Me too. I think that's... Yes, I agree.
And they circle you one last time and then swim away.
Cool. I was anxious. I was pretending to be so cool, and then I'm like, oh, and then swim back to the top.
Okay. So you swim up to the top and you pop out and you see Ruki and Archimedes, and then you hear, Hyacinth,
no!
what the hell? You could have told me we were going for a freaking swim. Thank God I learned how to hold my breath for extended amounts of time. But good God, you could have just said, hey, we're going to take a dip in the freaking water here.
When he starts coughing, I roll out of the water, and I'm horrified, and I rip him out of my hair, and I hold him in my hands while he's yelling at me, and I'm just horrified, absolutely mortified that I kept him down there for so long. And I just I'm kind of poking his chest a little bit and feeling I'm just I'm so sorry. Are you?
Whoa, hey! I know I'm good looking, but it might not work between us, okay?
Listen, you're not my type. Are you okay? Are you? That was a very long time to be. How does a bird even hold his breath for so long? Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to do?
You could have tugged on my hair. You could have done anything.
Not the point! Not the point!
I say, typically I don't agree with Chester. However, maybe we should communicate better if you have a spell on you, so that I'm not worried that you're drowning down there.
I'm very sorry. I really am. I fell into the water, and I was so far down, and there were people down there, mer people, and I was just trying to find a safe place for Briddick, because we're going into a very dangerous place, and it's going to be too hard to defend him. But I met these people, a mermaid named Shem, and she seemed really, not necessarily nice, but kind, in that she allowed us to use her gathering area to keep Briddick safe. So anyway, he's down there now, and also I have a spell called water breathing, and I can breathe underwater.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're okay. It's a relief.
I'm sorry you were worried. And I'm glad to know it doesn't, well, I mean, it's interesting to know that my water breathing doesn't really work on things hanging on to me.
Did I know that she knew water breathing? Is that something from our time together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So while this is going on, I've just been off to the side, like, looking for fish for Leon to make up for him having dragged Briddick around.
You absolutely do find some tropical fishes swimming.
And I don't know. I basically kind of like point at like Leon. I scratch his head and I point at the fish.
And he jumps in and tackles it, and you just see him. You see him run back out, and he's got a fish in his mouth.
Nice.
And Leon tosses it to Shadow, and Shadow catches it and eats that, and he jumps back in and gets one for himself.
Then I'm just like, look, they're friends. They're friends.
I come over and I as I'm like wringing out my hair, and I say, like, I see you weren't worried, and if you don't mind, I know that your felines have to eat. Wait, no, Shadow's a wolf. I understand your familiars have to eat, but I just made friends with the people who live in this area, so maybe we could do the rest of the hunting in a different place.
Okay. I guess.
Yeah, for God's sakes! And then you see Chester just flap his wings, and you both get sprayed with this funky water coming on that comes off of him.
I like reach down, like I turn to him and I put my hand down and to like get him on my hand, to make him jump on my hand, and then I just say, like, I'm glad you're safe and I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Whatever.
I just put him on my shoulder.
Yep.
All right, well, now that we have that taken care of, should we
put some kind of mark or something so we remember how to get back to him? And also,
Yeah.
How long does your water breathing last?
It lasts 24 hours, so we have about a day, and I don't think we need to put a marker, because I have a feeling I'll be able to find these people should we get lost. And I think it's better that we don't draw attention to where this spot is.
So no fires.
Probably no fires.
All right, dibs on not remembering where he is.
And then I just put my hand on my nose, and I'm just kidding.
All right. Are we feeling confident enough to keep going towards the town?
Let's go visit a village.
Let's do it. Okay. Pass without a trace. How long does that last?
Pass without a trace.
Oh, 1 hour, so we're still good.
Cool.
Okay, so let's creep up to this village.
Okay. So you move closer and closer to the village, and nighttime is settling in. And as you get maybe within 50 feet of the village, you see a large circular ring of spikes, and then a wall of spikes that goes both to the left and to the right. And you see that the spikes curve, and it starts to form a circle, and then there's two more of these large circular rings. But the one in front of you, you can see from the distance that there are spikes inside of the circle of spikes that have skeletons, skulls on top of them, like it's a graveyard. But you can see that there are flames inside the eyes of all these skulls.
Is there a pattern of the skulls?
Yep, they go in a circle.
Right, but like the skulls within the circle, is there a pattern within that?
Yeah, it's just another circle.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Are we all fully rested, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I turn to Chester and in like a hushed voice say, is this a graveyard as well?
Yeah, I would assume so. I'm just, taking, my 2 freaking cents and giving them to you. But, yeah, I suppose probably a graveyard.
Then we should pay our respects.
So, also considering that there are spikes all around us, we should be careful of any hidden trap spikes. That's my thought.
Booby traps? Alright.
Yeah.
And I pick up like a small handful of rocks and start throwing them in random places.
Okay.
Briddick
So-
usually does this.
Can I like do some sort of? Oh god, I don't even know what I can do.
So Archimedes, are you walking forward, or are you just staying where you are and doing that?
I like took 1 or 2 steps, not far enough. I mean, I'm still a good distance away from the spikes, so I'm just kind of like throwing rocks in like the general direction of where I will be walking.
Okay. Nothing seems to pop or go off as you throw these rocks on the ground.
Okay. So I kind of like slowly keep proceeding forward while throwing tiny handfuls of rocks as I move along.
Meanwhile, under my breath, I'm saying, you know, please forgive us for trespassing on this land and for disturbing you. We are but travelers just trying to pass. We pay our respects or something.
Yeah, absolutely. And Archimedes, as you're getting closer to this circle of spikes, you notice inside of the circle, you see small thatched huts.
How big is this circle?
The circle's about 50 to, or probably about 100 feet in diameter.
I was thinking it was like maybe 10 or 15 feet. I didn't realize it was that big.
No, it's very large.
Okay. The huts look like they could house 1 person, probably, or.
Yeah, probably 1 or 2 people in each little hut.
And I'm like,
And I say,
What the hell are you doing? Hey, freaking goddamn!
Jesse, shh, there's huts.
Oh, right.
Eyes on the huts. Murder. You and me.
Oh, yeah.
I look back at him and I grow a fang out. Just a single fang.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright,
So-
sneaky one, you want to work your way forward and see if you can find anything down there?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Did you say yes, sir, or yeah, sure?
It's up for interpretation. I nod at you, as you signal me to go ahead. And I'm gonna start make my way down, and try to kind of hide behind all of the cover that I can as I go as I make my way down. And I'll stop like right before the spikes to see if I can see anything.
Okay. So as you get closer to the spiked wall, you see now that there is the main ring that's in front of you of huts and graves around the huts. But then the 2 other ones that you could have seen in the distance also have huts and graves in a circular pattern. And there is a 4th ring on the other side that is in line with the one that you're in front of, in the same circular pattern. So it's a giant circle, and at each cardinal point there is one of these hut rings. And you can see in front of each ring is a skeleton statue. And there's in front of the one that you see, there is a skeleton of a hawk. In front of the next one to the left, there's a skeleton of a tiger. The far one, you see a skeleton of a sea turtle. And then on the one to your right, on the circle to your right, you see a skeleton of a horse.
Okay. And do they look like they're skeletons to size?
Mm-hmm.
A horse, sea turtle, hawk, and what was the other one?
Tiger.
Tiger, yeah. Okay.
So which one's Raven?
Okay, so it goes the one directly in front of me is the hawk.
Mm-hmm.
The one the farthest one is the sea turtle.
Mm-hmm.
The one to the left
Is a tiger.
is a tiger, okay. Left, and then right is the horse. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
And you see in the middle of this entire village a pyramid sticking out of the ground.
Is it pyramid?
Mm-hmm. But it's not tall. It's only about There's a 3-foot earth mound that it rests on, 3-foot high earth mound, and then it's a pyramid in the middle that it's probably only 10 to 15 feet tall from your guess.
Okay, and how tall are the spikes?
The spikes are only about 5 feet tall.
Okay, and is there enough space in between the spikes to be able to get through?
You feel as though you could part the spikes.
Okay, and
just enough to slip through.
Do I see any movement within any of the huts?
Yeah, you do see shadows moving that are reflecting off of the fire coming out of off the skulls.
Okay. I look back at Archimedes and I signal, like, should I go in or back to you?
That's cool.
I just facepalm and I decide I'm gonna part the spikes and I'm gonna kind of creep in.
Okay. So you creep in. Are you creeping into one of the circled areas, the circled graveyard hut areas, or are you creeping into the spiked wall portion between the two?
I think the spiked wall portion, I don't necessarily trust those statues, and I don't really want to get too close to them.
Okay. So as you slip through this spiked wall, on the other side you come out and you realize you're now in a garden area that is both filled with floral plants and also vegetation that this community is probably using to grow for food.
Okay, and do I see, like, just vegetables of all types and stuff in there?
Yep.
Okay, and so there are 4 huts. There's the pyramid on the inside. I'm guessing that the community is pretty small, like not even a dozen people, correct?
You would think there's probably about a dozen to 15 people, up to 20 people max in each one of these circular rings.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the huts are large enough to house all of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and when I'm in this garden, can I look over to the pyramid and see what that's kind of all about? Do I see anything?
You see on each corner of the pyramid a torchlight lit, but you don't see any entrance into the pyramid.
Okay.
And you see no carvings, and it's completely black, like it's made of obsidian.
Okay. Okay. At this point, I'm going to go back and relay all of this information to the team. I'm going to kind of creep back in. And I have I feel like this is really dumb, but I have this odd feeling that's kind of running through me that, like, these statues of skeletons are kind of watching me, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna come back to you guys, and I'm gonna relay that I say to you, there are 4 skeletal statues. The closest one is a hawk, the farthest one's a sea turtle, the one to the left is a tiger, the one to the right is a horse. And there's, I would say, just over a dozen people in each hut, and there's a pyramid in the middle of each of these huts, and each hut is surrounded by a circle of spears or spikes, right?
Yep.
And so I relay that information, and I also say, that I believe that this is I don't know if this is a ritual, but they've lived here for a while. In fact, they're growing their own vegetables and fruit and herbs. And I say herbs in, like, the most distraught of ways. Herbs. And I didn't see any place for them to clean up.
Okay, but did you actually see anybody?
I saw shadows in the windows.
My shadow's right here.
Oh, you're right. The windows were lit,
Oh, okay.
and I mean lit. And and I say I did feel like someone was watching me.
You felt like someone was watching you or something was watching you?
Or something.
I mean, we are in a graveyard. Could that have anything to do with it?
Also, there's a lot of spikes. Did it feel friendly?
I would say it felt fairly welcoming. With the exception of the skeletal statues and the spikes and the lack of people.
But there were herbs there.
Oh, herb was everywhere. Let me tell you.
Well, should we go say hi to some people?
Should we all
Yeah.
check out a circle? Like, should we all pick a circle and go look?
I mean, what
Do we
could go-
want to split up?
Yeah, what could go wrong with the three of us splitting up?
Oh, I did leave out a detail. The pyramid looks like it's made out of obsidian, and there is a lit torch near it.
The whole pyramid is made out of obsidian?
Well, it's a fairly small pyramid. It's like 10 to 15 feet or so.
Still a lot of obsidian. Goodness.
I didn't know we spoke Imperial here. I thought we were all metric.
I say we move forward together then. But let's be mindful of where we tread and be very polite, I guess, to this place as we are guests here.
You hear that, Chester?
What?
We should
Your
bring
step.
something to sacrifice to them.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
And I look
whoa,
over at Chester.
whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, easy, easy. No touchy, no touchy.
All right. Well, just a suggestion.
I mean, we can go back and get Briddick.
I just roll my
True.
eyes and start walking.
And I high five Ruki.
But do we have anything that we can give to them as like gifts
As, like, an
to show that we
offering?
are friends?
I mean, not their death. Like, we offer you
I've got it.
you not being dead.
I've got it though.
Okay.
I have a bar of soap that has not been used.
Could you give them a dice?
I think the soap makes more sense.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Excuse me, but the dice is for is for a friend. It's to show friendship.
Yeah, fucking figure she never gives me a die.
Sorry, Chester.
Whatever.
Gotta work harder than that.
Right.
Okay. Should we?
So I'm following
Proceed.
behind
Me.
Hyacinth now.
Okay. So Hyacinth, where are you going?
I think I want to walk towards the pyramid just to see if it's dangerous in any way. If maybe like basically just to see if it's clean around it, like it doesn't have any blood or anything, or just to kind of like check out that area, because it's obviously being in the middle. It's kind of a pivotal or important part of their community. So
Okay. So you enter in through the spikes, and Ruki, are you following, or what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna follow at a distance and kind of keep kind of like peering behind cover. So like imagine they're moving forward and I just kind of scurry, and then I scurry to the next thing, and then I peer over. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So Hyacinth and Archimedes, you make it up to the pyramid, and you see that it is one giant piece of obsidian, and on each point of the pyramid there is a torch that is flickering and lighting it up in the darkness. Ruki, you start to see shapes coming out of the huts, of all 4 huts.
Shapes?
Yep. Humanoid shapes.
Okay.
Wait, so is there one hut per circle, or is it like multiple huts inside?
No. There's about 10 huts per circle.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking for a door. Do I see any kind of door or entryway?
Roll me a perception.
You roll me a perception.
Nah.
Got him.
15.
You start to put your hand on the edge of this pyramid and run it across the side, and you notice that it is so smooth, you don't understand how this could have ever been carved into this shape. But as you're walking around, you make your way all the way around the pyramid, and then as you get to the 4th wall, you turn the corner, and a spear is at your throat.
I thought you were going to say, as I approach the 4th wall, I turn and look into the camera.
Yeah.
Ah. Whoa.
And now you see all these villagers come out and are surrounding all of you, except for you, Ruki. You're on the backside of this.
And
Okay.
I try to ease Shadow and Leon. Like, ooh, we're okay. We're not here to harm you. I just wanted to touch your pyramid.
Oh, is it at me as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, another one comes up behind you and has a spear to your back, Hyacinth.
Are they the same height as we are? Are they smaller? Are they like?
These people look. You don't think they are a person that wealth matters to. They are in very linen cloth. Nothing is expensive that is on them. You do see that they have bones through various parts of their body that they use as jewelry. And you see bones through their noses and bones in their hair. You see some that are completely bald, and all of them have spikes or spears, and several of them are now starting to march closer and closer to pin you against this pyramid. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh man, I was ready to start murdering fools.
What?
I mean, just kidding.
Jokes. Oh man.
I just want Rick to get back while he's still underwater.
I know.
I know. Same.
Could we hit him with the sleep or the breathe underwater spell from outside the water, or does Hyacinth have to dive in every time? And
Yeah, she has to touch him.
okay.
Do we know when Rick is going to be back from everything?
Hopefully next week. I think he's getting back from New York right now. So
Rad.
Sweet. Let's not tell him anything.
I know, nothing.
He's gonna be so battered and bruised and underwater.
He better have a
It's
couple
gonna be
broken
so-
fingers and a concussion, and he's
Yeah.
underwater.
I don't know why, but I find this entire situation hilarious for him.
I'm excited to be friends with mermaids. Well, this was awkward.
No, I think that's super cool.
Guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Oh my god. that was like the equivalent of roar.
Rawr.
Oh man. Well, that was fun. That was a good little mini session there.
That was the
Padding
best.
out this island we're on, wherever the hell we're at.
Oh man.
I'm excited.
I love this campaign so far.
It's good
I am
times.
super excited for Rick to come back, and I really do hope that he comes back while he's underwater with mermaids. And I want them to be like, I want him to wake up and them have like braided seaweed into his hair and like changed his clothes. I don't know, done something to him to make him like different.
So Eric,
Man, that's gonna be so good.
so I've decided I'm gonna do a female hunter turtle.
Awesome. Yeah, you told me that in Vegas.
Yeah. So that's 100% what I'm doing. So yeah, Alyssa, I'm
For
playing
what?
a D&D game on Thursdays now with on twitch.tv/D&D, like on the official D&D channels.
That's really cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited
And what
for it.
character is it?
Yeah,
It's a new character. She is a turtle, which is basically a humanoid turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Turtle.
And so she's a hunter, which is like what Briddick is.
Oh, cool.
So
that's I'm really excited and happy for you.
it's gonna be
I think
fun.
that's gonna
You
be
sound
a lot of fun.
sarcastic. Are you not? Are you not?
No,
actually
no, I
excited?
am really happy. I'm a little sad that it's
Let's
overlapping,
talk about
but
this later.
I'm really happy for you.
Aw. Okay. Well,
I know. I think it'll actually be a lot of fun.
I hope so.
I'm excited to see where and you guys are playing for quite a little bit, right?
yeah, I think 8 weeks is what we're scheduled for right now. So
Yeah, that's really
it'll be
exciting.
cool.
Yeah, I heard about the lineup and it sounds really cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So
Yeah.
that starts on Thursday. So exciting.
This Thursday?
Yeah, like 2 days. So I gotta finish my character and everything, get her ready to go. So.
It's not overlapping with the C team whatsoever.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I feel terrible.
No, it's fine.
I had nothing to do with that. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm giving you shit.
That's not true.
No.
Jack said, I need it specifically at this time
like, it
on
needs
this
to overlap.
day.
Directly.
Uh-huh.
No, it's. I'm really excited about it though. I heard about the lineup and I'm really. I think it's super rad.
It's gonna be fun, but it's only brief. It's only 2 months, less than 2 months.
Yeah. Don't worry. I don't. It's fine.
I feel terrible.
You're a bad friend.
Love you, Alyssa.
You're a bad friend.
I'm a terrible friend. I'm a terrible friend. I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
No, it's completely cool. It's completely cool.
Oh man.
But no, this is really exciting. So you're playing. What is your class again?
I'm a hunter.
You're a hunter.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
No, I figured I wanted to try something different because I was thinking rogue, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for like a real up close type character yet. I'm like, or not a hunter. Yeah, I guess. Well, what's it? Is hunter the right term I'm looking for?
Ranger.
Ranger. That's what I'm looking for.
Ranger?
Ranger. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that sounds super cool.
So.
Oh man.
I'm still not sure exactly how I'm gonna play it, but we'll see.
Yeah. So what is your personality like? What's your background?
So it's. I don't know if I should give it all away just now.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you off stream, and then you can.
Please do.
You can tell me.
No, I'm
you can tell me
excited to
I'm a
hear
terrible
about it.
person for taking your time.
I am so glad that you're going to be on a WotC stream though. That's super cool.
Pretty neat, man.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So.
I think they're gonna love you as a player. It's gonna be great.
It should be okay. I'm
Who's
looking forward to it.
DMing? Do
You
we know
guys,
yet?
I think you guys have prepped me for it. So, the DM is Lauren. What's her last name? She's Oboe Crazy.
Okay. That's cool.
Lauren, God, what's your? I forget what your name is. I'm sorry.
No, that's rad.
So, all right.
And are you guys just streaming into it? Right?
Yeah. We're just literally doing like a Zoom conversation, just calling up, and so.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So it should be fun. So
That's
I feel terrible. I'm
awesome.
sorry, Alyssa.
No, don't. I shouldn't have said anything. It doesn't matter.
No. That's okay. It's your show. You've been doing your show for a long damn time, right?
Yeah, since last March.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
everyone will watch your show and not my show. That's okay.
I mean, yeah, I feel badly that we're gonna take all the viewership away from you. Am I right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm just joking.
All right. So.
Well, that's really cool. So, oh, I had a question, but I can't remember.
Why do I?
Katie.
hate you? Sorry.
What?
What?
By the way, you hit me. Why? Oh no. How's school going?
It's okay. I'm a little bit overwhelmed because we're getting stuff done to the house. And my sister's here, and I feel bad that she might be bored. And then I have 2 exams this week, one tomorrow and one on Friday. And then I just feel like maybe I took too many classes. But it's because I'm doing this accelerated math, so it's every day
good
for
for
2
you.
hours or
When
an
are
hour
you
and a half,
done?
so pardon?
When are you done?
December 16th, I think. So still a while. And I'm sucking
Sorry,
at
well-
biology, which is kind of a bummer because that's sort of what I want to major in.
No.
So, and I say sort of, that is exactly what I want to major in, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I know that sometimes in your major there are like programs or classes within it that like don't hit you in the right way, but like even if you took the more advanced ones, you might like those better, right? I don't know. That sounds busy.
Yeah, I feel.
You guys, we should do like a non D&D related Skype date.
No.
Aww.
Totally do that.
Or like
And we'll just go back to Vegas while you do that.
you guys go back to Vegas. Katie and I will decompress and drink wine and scotch or
Can
something.
I drink wine with braces?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. It's
Do
liquid.
it.
I mean, it's
Do
liquid.
what I want. Yeah, but doesn't it stain? I don't know. Well, it still hurts, so I'm kind of a little bit miserable tonight, but I'll get over it.
But we gotta go.
Yeah.
Katie's got to do homework. I'm gonna help her with it.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's nice to see you guys.
Yeah, so
All
I'm glad
right.
we got a little
Yeah.
session. That was
Thanks,
good. That was a very
Yeah.
nice thing to have after a crazy weekend. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next week.
all right.
Yeah.
You
Thanks,
take care.
Eric.
All right.
Yeah.
Love
See you
ya.
guys later.
Love you guys.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. Well, we're gone. Hang on one second. Up and hello. So,
Hello.
thank you very much, everyone.
My name is Elder Price, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book.
That
Ding,
was
ding.
fun. Alessandro, yes, I got your tweet. I will email you probably tomorrow about this stuff. Thank you very much for helping out with Extra Life. I really appreciate that, Alessandro. Thank you everyone who threw bits in here. You guys, sorry. Like, so Tuesday nights are a little bit tricky because Tuesday nights we typically focus just on our D&D games. So,
Hello.
I am exhausted.
My name is Elder Cunningham. And have you heard about the book of our something Jesus Christ?
Ding dong, bang bong bang bong. Turn it off like a light switch. It goes pap.
Bap is my favorite word.
Tell me what's so hard about that. We do it all the time. When you're feeling certain things that don't feel right. With some like a reading light and turn it off. Treat those pesky feelings like a reading light and turn it off. Oh my God! Thank you so much, everyone. Sorry, we're a little bit loopy right now. It's been a long day. We came off a 4-hour stream to do another hour stream. So if we seem a little bit low energy tonight, I apologize for that. It's hopefully you guys watched the recruitment stream, the Extra Life recruitment stream, and thank you very much for contributing. Whom was that? That was oh God, I don't know if I have you on the list here. I'm sorry. Oh God, I don't. It was. Yeah, but turn it off.
Like lights,
Let me see if I can
just
find the name.
go back. What's so hard about that?
Sadie lady, I'm sorry. Yes, we're wrapping up now. Dashboard.
So, I am going to keep making words come out of my
Oh, I
mouth.
thought you actually had something to say. Michael Kemp, thank you very much, Michael Kemp, for donating tonight. That was super cool of you. Very kind. That was very awesome. So, all right. So tomorrow is Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So tomorrow's Wednesday. So I'll be back. We'll play some Sky Factory. Supposedly, Christian and Casavara figured out what's going on with our server. Supposedly, I guess they've been working out with like Mobby and I forget who else, Pack or somebody. Anyway, so hopefully we can get that up and running and get some Sky Factory happening tomorrow. I want to spawn a Wither and kill it.
Oh, with her or without her?
And so, fun times. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. We love you guys. I'm not going to send the maggots in my scrotum. Well, anyway.
All right, hon, let's go to
Now's the
bed. I
part of
mean,
our
let's go do
story
my homework.
that gets a little bit sad.
What's the sad part?
As Mormons made their way across the land, the Mormons made people mad. Joseph was shot by an angry mob and knew that he was done.
My favorite is
You
why
must
were
lead
you
my people now, my good friend Brigham Young.
I like the bit where he's like, You're letting me die.
Without letting me show anyone the plates.
Oh, I guess that's kind of what you were going for.
Yeah, sorry. Wow, you know we're tired when we're singing show tunes at the middle of the night. So, all right. Well, we love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully with more energy. We'll get a little bit of sleep tonight, and then yeah. Never thought I'd hear Jack sing Book of Mormon. Oh my, Sophie, what's up? What's up? That's right. That's how we roll. So yeah, we love you guys very, very much. Hopefully you guys watched the recruitment stream tonight. It means a lot to us if you did. A lot of really positive things after real long, after some shitty stuff that happened this weekend. Yeah. So we need to spread some positivity to this world. So hopefully things like Extra Life and people donating tonight was super, super cool. And yeah, so let's keep that up. Let's focus on the positive right now. So take care of yourself. Oh, let me go. I got to run through my list, but please take care of yourself too. But thank you very much, everyone. Hey, Soda Pop Rain. Thank you very much. Looks like I caught the end. Have a good night. Thank you very much, Soda Pop. Thank you everyone who threw some bits into the cup tonight and the Extra Life donation as well, Michael. Thank you for that. All the people who followed or all the people who randomly stumbled in, thank you very much. Hopefully you give us a follow. All followers, we love you. Thank you so much. Maybe you'll give us a subscription someday. And all of our wardens, we love you guys the absolute most. Christian, Casavara, and Zard, we love you guys. Y'all are our mods, and they're fantastic. They keep everything up and running, even when I show up and I'm like, oh, by the way, we need to stream like in 2 minutes. Okay, thanks, bye. So they're awesome, and I love those guys for that. And yeah, and thank you. Yeah, all those guys are great, and thank you, Katie. I love you so much. I'm very happy.
Me?
Yes. What did you learn from the stream tonight, baby?
What did I learn from it? Wait, this one or the
yes.
Extra Life one?
Either one. Ooh. Whatever you feel like talking about.
I learned that when I'm tired, I can't form full sentences.
Well, that's positive.
I already knew that. Well, you want a positive? All right.
Hey, Kusei, stop walking on the tile when it's dry.
I don't know if I feel like I learned anything as much as I just appreciate our friends and just hanging out with them and being creative and having fun. That stuff I think is really D&D in general, like was particularly anxiety inducing for me because I was so nervous that I would be judged, I guess, for coming up with things, particularly because being a little vulnerable here, but particularly because I think I'm a very bossy person. And I don't mean assertive, like in a good way. I mean, like I'm kind of bossy and kind of just like, cynical. And so it's nice to be able to, make decisions where I can be cynical and a little bit bossy, but also somebody totally different, and for it to just be like totally acceptable, if that makes, I don't know. I just feel it's very supported. That's probably the better word. I'm very like, feel, like I can make decisions and no one will judge me in these games, and it's just nice to play with people who you feel like you can trust to be a little bit foolish, you know. That's
sort of the beauty of D&D. It's like you can go have a goofy time and play around with it, and it's like, oh yeah, this feels totally right and totally normal. So anyway, all right, thank you very much everyone for watching tonight, and don't forget, you go to youtube.com/Jack Pattillo, subscribe over there. I'm going through very, very soon and updating all the D&D thumbs. So we're gonna have Christian and Kasvara have been working on a new thumbnail kind of pattern for the D&D stuff, so you can kind of see it really easily. So that's really, really cool. So we're gonna be getting that up soon. Apparently, I'm missing one archive of a D&D stream, so there's gonna be an upload on my YouTube channel that's like way out of order, but that's okay. All right, but on that note, we're gonna get some rest. And as we always say every single night, please, when you're out there, take care of yourself. Focus on yourself for a little bit. Make sure you're doing okay. And then focus on your friends. You know, make sure everyone else is doing okay. Try to take care of other people as well. And let's make this world a better place than what we started with. We need more love in this world. It's a lot of bad shit's happening, or a lot of bad shit has happened. And let's focus on healing together instead of kind of pointing fingers and yelling. So, all right, that's enough. We love you guys. Have yourself a very, very nice evening. Kusei, you're adorable, but you're just dragging yourself across me. By the power of the beard, we are bonded. Have yourself a nice night. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.
All your dreams will something come true.